Yes, y'all. This is June's Monday quarterback. Season 6. Week we on 14th, man. The season is gone. It's going fast, man. Week 14. So June's Monday quarterback on SamzSportz Network. And let me show y'all what we got in stores for y'all today.
I don't want to imply that getting benched, but watch Trubisky's reaction.
From the 13, Flacco end zone bound. There's no wide receivers on the field right now. And that means they're going to run it with Hill. This is
All right. June's Monday quarterback, man. Like I said, man, weeks. Oh, I got my guy in the building. What's good, D?
Thanks for the football season, man. That's all.
Yeah. I also got the people on Instagram tuning in, man. We are live on Facebook, YouTube, so check us out on there. Get a better view of the show. But I want to thank y'all. Kiara, what's up? What's going on? So, you know how we do on June's Monday quarterback. We recap all the games from this past afternoon, evening in the NFL. And where DJ put my slides at before we go any further. People in the comments already. What up, June Pierre? Coming up at Facebook. What's saying? Hold on. I'm trying to see how I scroll back up. Okay, there you go. All right. I don't know what BJ did with the slides for the show, but oh, there you go. There you go. Off the Top Sports Radio, June's Monday quarterback. I like the little new logo, by the way. You have to see the new borders around the show. Looks good. Definitely looks good. This is the first game I want to start off with. The Jets and Buffalo Bills. A crazy wild game. You know, they deal with a lot of inclement weather up in Buffalo. But the Jets couldn't get it done, man. 12-20. The Bills definitely get back from a couple of weeks ago.
Right.
This game, Derek.
Yeah, look, Josh Allen, man, he's just still fighting for the MVP spot, but we all know Jalen Hurts got it.
I think he wrapped it up.
He wrapped it up. I think he's still like, hey, we're still here. Everybody's looking at the Eagles. Everybody's looking at KC, and unfortunately, it squeaked it out on my Broncos. But this game right here, just kept them number 1 seed in the AFC, right? I think they're because they beat
Definitely
so
number 1.
As I said, the Jets hung in there, but I figured Buffalo was going to get them. So that's my take on it, and I think being the number 1 seed is important going into the playoffs. So they got to keep it up.
Yeah. A couple of things coming out of this game. The Buffalo Bills ain't really did too much. The only touchdown they got out of this game was from touchdown pass to Dawson Knox, and what set that up was a 4th and 1, where the Buffalo Bills was on their side of the field going for it on 4th and 1, but they how some teams just line it up and
right. They wanted to throw you off sides,
throw you off sides. They put the Jets,
But see, that's where good coaching comes in at. It's a simple decision, but that decision, that's the game right
there.
Yo, what's going on, man?
They got Derek in the house. God damn, what's going on, Derek? Derek made it through on a Monday.
Another thing that came out of this game too, Mike White, the performance he put on, man. He got knocked out this game twice. And every time he got knocked out, man, he came right back in there, man, and try to will his team to a victory, man. And I think that's why these players want him as the starting quarterback, man. When you show toughness like that, and those shots to the ribs yesterday from the Buffalo Bills defense that he took, man, and he hung in there and came back in there and put his team in position to win, man. It was just Buffalo defense made the plays when they needed them to make them. So yeah, man, Mike White. I know after the game he went straight into an ambulance to the hospital. They say they got to monitor his injury, but look like he's gonna be ready to go against the Detroit Lions come next week.
Right.
Yeah, so
but they're gonna lose that game.
You think they're gonna lose that game?
Yeah, I'm back on the train. The train.
Lions are coming, right? They're coming, man. So we'll see, man. We'll see. All right, I gotta get this out the way.
Listen, the juggernaut that is the Eagles, man. I'm not envious, but I'm impressed. I think he had the best 1-2-3 punch in football. So, y'all just rolling. Jalen Hurts, he locked up the MVP with this win.
Somebody say something.
Oh man.
Hey, Derek. You're a Cowboys fan now, right? I just want to make sure we get that right.
No, I know Cowboys fan. You came in my Broncos. I couldn't say nothing. So y'all don't want to know that.
We're breaking up bad.
You're breaking up bad, but you're still a Cowboys fan.
Hold on. I'm not a Cowboy fan. I'm not a Cowboy fan.
I'm a Cowboys fan now. All right, just want to let
you know. No, I'm not. But you came in my Broncos, so I had to say something.
Right, I'm gonna keep coming at your Broncos all month. Just want to let you know.
All right, you got it. You got it. We fought hard last night, but we can't do
it. In March and April, I'm gonna be hyping shit to coming at y'all motherfucking December.
You right. But even you ain't believe that y'all would be this good.
So first of all, sir, I don't make predictions on my team, so I ain't got to hear no shit like that come December.
I ain't even gonna be this bad. I'll admit I was wrong, but I ain't think gonna be this bad.
Yeah, well, shit happens.
Shit happens. You're right.
Shit happens. You'll get better. You know what I mean? Right. The one thing you do got going for you, that I'm gonna say, if this is Russ' bad year, at least you got 4 good ones to go. That's all I'm gonna say. You know what I mean?
I think to improve, but I think we need better coaching. We definitely need better coaching.
Like I said, man, I wanted to get this out the way, man. 48-22. Philadelphia came to MetLife and kicked the Giants' ass. Talent definitely took over in this game. The more talented team won. I think the game turned around when the Philadelphia Eagles went for it on 4th and 7, and they threw it up there to Devontae Smith. He made a great play on the ball. Julian Love was right there to at least deflect the ball, and he got in there and scored the touchdown, made it 14-9. And the Giants, once Giants get down by 2 touchdowns, they don't have that type of offense, as everybody know.
I told you last week, Jim. Y'all are built just like the Tennessee Titans. And so is the Chicago Bears. All 3 of these teams are built the same. They can run heavy, but they can't pass to win the game. Damn, Cade Cunningham out for the year? Damn.
That's funny. The thing I was sitting back and looking at, and everybody was talking about it on the radio today. Are they gonna bring? Is this team gonna bring Dan Jones back? And I'm like, when I look at the Giants offense, even though we don't have the talent to run the offense that Dable and Kafka runs, because those guys, they like throwing the ball. They're not a running team. They like throwing the ball. So I don't know, man. It's gonna be really a hard decision come next year, man. For those guys to bring Daniel Jones back, man.
Well, if y'all keep on the way y'all playing, y'all the what, the 16th?
We back in the 7th seed, man.
Okay.
Because the Seattle Seahawks didn't take care of business at home against the Carolina Panthers. June having danced on Facebook since week 4. Nah, brother. I'm be
No, he ain't talking. He got an L last night too. He got an L last night too. So yeah, let's get to that.
Let's get to
Y'all
it.
call that an L?
Let's get to it. You couldn't Tootsie Roll nothing. How your team been performing all year? They've been.
I don't even know if they showed the fuck up. Y'all talking about something else.
If we are the biggest disappointment this season, they in the top 5.
Not if they make the playoffs, then.
Man, they got to lose the record right now.
Hey, the back end of the defense, man. We hurting in the back end of the defense. 3 of the guys didn't play in the back end of the defense, man. That's how they was getting shredded, man. The rush was getting there a little bit.
He said, at least
AP, that don't count. We got the GOAT. That don't count. We got the GOAT. You gotta have what's the name? I am, but I tell you this much: if we had the GOAT, I know damn well we wouldn't be those 6 and 7.
Well,
shoot,
man, friend, man, it was Purdy time, and in the Bay Area, man, put on the show 35-7. The defense. And that defense is stout, man. Holding that Bucks offense to 7 points. Well, the Bucks offense really haven't been scoring all year, but held them to 7 points, man. Purdy, like I say, step in there, play big. He had a rushing touchdown. I think he had 2 throwing touchdowns. One to IU and the other to McCaffrey. So, friend, man, they looking good, man. They definitely looking good, man. Definitely in the team.
Hey, Ben, are you worried about a early round down early on? Like if you see them in the divisional?
I don't think they will. Or they will.
I'm just gonna say, I played the Chicago Bears this week, and that's what I'm worried about.
Boy, he ain't playing. He's serious this year, boy. They ain't messing up his playoff run.
Christian McCaffrey had 119 yards, 1 touchdown rushing, and I mentioned the catching. He also caught 1 yesterday. He had a big game yesterday. The bad news that came out of this for the San Francisco 49ers, Deebo Samuels did suffer a high ankle sprain injury.
MCL. It says MCL, but he can return.
He can. Okay, so probably with those injuries, he probably like looking at 3 to 4 weeks, probably.
Yeah, if I'm them, I'll sit him out until he's needed.
To the playoffs, yeah.
Because Brandon Ayuk is coming into his own right now.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so
let him get busy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
if he
where they rank? Where San Fran ranked defensively?
This is what I'm gonna say. If Debo gets a bad injury now, it may be so bad that he can't even play. It might be like Odell Beckham right now. He can't even play next season. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. And
where is they defensively? Where's San Fran defensively?
They number one.
Shit.
They number one?
They number one.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I know. I would say the same thing too after that ass kicking. I would say the same thing too. Yeah, they do turn around and play Thursday too. They got Seattle Thursday, so
good game.
Definitely gonna sit out. And Seattle need this game from Thursday.
I think I got Seattle on this one though. I think I got Seattle on this one, man. Backs against the wall. Geno been playing his ass off, man.
Yeah,
I got Seattle on this one, man.
Okay, we'll definitely revisit that.
I'll take San Fran, but all right.
Yeah. Sunday night,
man. That guy Justin
the Chargers find they found a way to stay in there.
Good. He looked very good. Good.
He got his boys back out there too. We gotta look at that. His boys was definitely out there. Mike Williams and Keenan Allen. 300 of his yards, 200 of them came from those two receivers right there.
Now, AB has said this on his post, and Buck Flair has said this on the show. AB said Tua looked bad the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Buck Flair said Tua doesn't play good on the West Coast. I'm just gotta give it to those guys. This is what they've been saying. I'm gonna have to say that
who they lose. They lost to the Chargers and who else?
San Fran.
What was that?
San Fran.
San Fran, yeah.
San Fran. Okay.
But dang, you saying they don't play good on the West Coast? He's gonna play in the East Coast next Saturday against the Buffalo Bills, but it's gonna be in crazy conditions. It might be snowing in Buffalo come Saturday. So
it don't matter. They're gonna beat Buffalo.
You think they're gonna beat Buffalo?
Yeah.
Nah, Buffalo getting their revenge, homie.
Okay.
They getting their revenge.
Okay. They're gonna beat Buffalo.
You think they're gonna beat Buffalo? Then I don't know about that.
Nah.
I'm telling you, I
think Buffalo wins out.
It's the West Coast thing with two.
They wins out. They're gonna be fighting Kansas City for that first seed.
Yeah. And
Kansas City looking shaky. They looking shaky.
It's their defense. I don't know why we didn't try their corners more in the first half, but their secondary is young.
You know something? I saw Jerry Jeudy this week. I said, what the fuck is that?
Hey yo, and Derek, I'm looking over here, looking at these receivers named Cadell Hodges and Richie James catching passes yesterday, and we did not pull the trigger to get Jerry Jeudy. And I'm like, yo, I see him put that hat trick of performance up there. I'm like, oh man, this kid, this was what he was all about coming out of college, man.
Yeah, he was supposed to be that guy.
Yeah. He showed it yesterday against that defense.
Yes, he did. He did show what he was supposed to do.
He definitely showed it yesterday against that defense.
See me there?
I see you.
I got the big one. You know what I mean? I had to go with the big one.
Y'all juggernaut right now.
My dad gonna be mad.
Is this the best offense you've seen the Eagles ever play?
I think so. I think
all round. Yeah, y'all didn't rush the ball that good. Y'all rushed the ball good back with the Westbrook days and in the LaShawn McCoy days. But Miles Sanders, he get it in, man. Nice little 1,000 yards. Him and AJ. So
right, and what you gonna got a chance to get 1,000 too?
Devontae? Huh?
Oh man, I don't know when has that happened. That both wide receivers and the running back both got 1,000.
Did what's the name? Didn't T.O. and Dante Stallworth have 1,000 apiece?
They weren't together.
They weren't together.
Who
was the other receiver? It was Todd Pinkston.
Todd Pinkston, and it was Freddie Mitchell.
Freddie Mitchell.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is our Super Bowl.
Todd got 1,000 yards, didn't he? Didn't Todd get 1,000 yards that season?
Who?
He went to the Pro Bowl. Todd Pinkston went to the Pro Bowl. He was a reserve.
I don't think he went to the Pro Bowl.
He was reserved. He didn't start. He was reserved.
Oh, well then. I don't
Remember,
think
T.O. got hurt.
I don't think he
T.O.
got
hurt.
yards.
I'll check back on that. But I think T.O. got hurt, and somebody else got hurt too, and he wound up making the Pro reserve.
Oh man. As we look at the other games from this past Sunday, the Browns and the Bengals 23-10. The Bengals definitely rolling right now in the AFC.
5 straight. Joe Shiesty.
Yeah.
Their defense is nice, man.
Their defense been stepping up too. A lot of people been talking about the offense, but the defense definitely has been stepping up.
People been talking about that offensive line and shitty. Look like they getting it together.
Yeah.
And Samaji P. Ryan is the hot hand, like I was telling Zar.
And a lot of people didn't remember early in the season, they were struggling protecting Burrow. Look like they got it together, man. You know, it takes time, man.
Right.
You know, a lot of people say
it was Cowboy fans. Only they went and got Lyle Collins. He ain't nothing. No, they get it together now.
Yeah, they getting it together. They blocking for definitely blocking for him. And he's definitely making plays down there, man.
He ain't getting his head sacked off no more.
Nah. Definitely not. So the Bengals next week. Who the Bengals have next week? They got the Buccaneers next week.
Bengals playing the Buccaneers?
That's a buck law. That's a buck law.
AB, another notable game. The Texans came into Jerry World and gave the Cowboys a scare.
Yo, to be honest with you, I'm talking to my cousin on the phone, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? Because they were up most of the game.
Yeah.
And when you threw that pick, I said, oh, snap.
Another thing, too, I felt like the Texans was trying to give them a knockout punch. They was up 20. Instead of going for the field goal, they went for
their goal offense is horrible. Their red zone offense is horrible.
They ain't really had nothing, man. That's a team with as AB would say, with no talent.
Yeah.
That's a team with no talent trying to make it happen.
Yeah.
They definitely need to get Bryce Young in this draft and then come back and get a defensive player, somebody that gets to the quarterback.
You already got Stingley, so yeah. Derek Stingley.
I think you got something dangerous over there.
Yeah.
Now
they ain't doing that. I don't think they're coming out their division though. They're not coming out their division.
Oh, that division up for grabs.
I think the Texans, even though the Texans disappointed me yesterday, they lost to Jacksonville, right?
Titans lost to Jacksonville.
Titans lost to Jacksonville.
They ain't disappoint me. I knew they was gonna lose.
Dak before that final drive, you know, he did do 2 interceptions in this game, and the interceptions, you know, it's gonna haunt them later down. So I think he got to cut down on these turnovers because it's like the third game in a row that he has thrown an interception. You know, so he got to cut down on the turnovers. But the running game, they definitely get it going. Zeke did punch in that game-winning touchdown for them. It's like automatic with Zeke getting in that end zone every week, man. 15
Tony Pollard, man, I don't know. That 1-2 punch ain't no joke.
At all. So Dallas they go to Jacksonville next week and play the Jaguars.
That's another trap game.
I got the Jags. Ain't no trap. I got the Jags.
Nah, they'll be the Jags.
I got the Jags.
I don't think they have 2 back-to-back games where they let that slip.
It is dollars. I got the Jags.
Talk about the Jags, man.
You ain't betting on that. What's the name?
What, the game?
Yeah.
You like dollars?
Yeah, I like dollars because of Jags.
How much you want to bet on?
I'll bet 10 push-ups. I don't do money.
No, fuck that. I want some cash. I want my cash to say cha-ching. Fuck that. Cha-ching on my cash.
I don't care. I'm not a Cowboy fan, but they ain't losing to the Jags. Texans got lucky.
Okay.
Jags definitely got some offensive power though.
Jags got a defense too.
And they got a nice young defense. So talking about the Jags, man, 36-22 over the Tennessee Titans. The Jags, and you know, they still gonna fight for that division, man. That division gonna be up. If the Tennessee Titans don't get it going, man, they're gonna be up for grabs in a few minutes.
But like you said, they run heavy.
Former Giants tight end Evan Ingram came to play, baby. Okay, former Giants tight end Evan Ingram came to play.
Now he know how to catch footballs. 11 receptions, 162 yards, 2 touchdowns last week on Sunday. I mean,
I don't think that he knows how to catch footballs. I think, different circumstances, different breathe of the air, better coaching.
Yeah. Pressure.
He's with a coach that knows how to use tight ends.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Dougie P. You talk about Dougie P. They came
Dougie P in the building.
Fantasy, yeah. Definitely was fantasy points right there, man. He definitely led them and received. Had 2 touchdowns yesterday too, so that definitely helped. Trevor Lawrence, 268 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, Trevor looking nice.
Yeah,
and where's AB at? I was one of them people hating on Trevor Lawrence.
Mm-hmm.
As a matter of fact, I was hating on Trevor Lawrence in the Denver game overseas because of the way he was throwing the football.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like the way he was throwing the football over there.
Well, defense came to play in that game.
But week by week, he progressed, and he's getting better, and he's getting hot.
Mm-hmm. And it's the time to get hot, man. If you want to get hot, man, it's the time, man. December, man. Definitely in December. Another exciting game yesterday. The Vikings, man, and the Lions. The Lions coming out with a victory, 34.
That was the upset of the week.
I want no upset.
Not an upset. Yo, they had the Lions favorites in this game.
But no upset.
10-2 team. They had the Lions was favorite. Vegas knew who was the better team.
You put all that stock into that 10-2 team, Derek. You put all that stock into them.
They offense nice. Don't act like their offense ain't nice, man.
He had 200 yards receiving. He showed up to play.
Yeah, Jefferson. Yeah, he did. Definitely did.
He had 200 yards receiving. He showed up to play, but it wasn't enough to win.
Kirk Cousins had 425 yards, man.
Right. It just wasn't enough to win.
But
Detroit wanted it more. So what happened? What did I do? I went and I took my trans pass. I went and got on the motherfucker back on the train. I'm on the Detroit train now. I'm back on the train.
Man. A couple of things that came out of this game. Somebody trying to get in here. I don't know who it is. I can't move my screen down. Hold on. Who that, Dan? Can you see the person?
Who?
There's somebody trying to get in the live.
Oh no, I can't see.
Yeah.
I took the I ain't
right there. Add them in. I don't know what's going on with my computer.
I can't add nobody.
Yeah,
I can't. I'm on a regular like everybody else.
But the Lions definitely came to play. A couple of things from the Lions side of things. We had Jameson on Williams catching his first NFL touchdown in this game. And they got a lot of weapons, man. That offense starting to look scary, man. They got three
scary offense, baby.
3 running backs they could throw at you. So they definitely look good, man. They definitely look good. And the Lions do play the Jets come next week. And Minnesota need to get things going because they got the San Francisco 49ers right there knocking at that door for that number 2 seed. They're only 1 game back now from that spot. So, and the Vikings next week have the coach.
You said San Fran only 1 game back.
Yeah. For that number 2 spot, yeah. And they got the coach on Saturday.
And the Vikings play the coach? Come on, Jeff Saturday. Come on, Jeff Saturday. Give me another one. Come on, Jeff. Jeff, I'm sorry, Jeff. You had to play some hard ass teams though when you came in. Like you came in, you got your first win, and then after that, you had to play the Eagles. You had to play the Cowboys. You had to play who else? Now he got the Vikings.
Ja, what's good? Ja, Cowboy fan in the building. Talking about the Cowboys, they picked up T.Y. Hilton. What y'all think about that pickup? What y'all think about that T.Y. Hilton pickup?
Who for
the Cowboys? I felt like they got James Washington.
That ain't shit.
I'm like, They got James Washington. They've been signing a couple of receivers. They also on the low signed Antonio Callaway a couple of weeks ago. He might be on the practice squad still, but I don't know why they're stacking up on these receivers, man.
You said why they tagging on my Eagles?
Stacking up on these receivers. The receivers.
Just in case they don't get Odell.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, no, them getting T.Y. Hilton, I thought was a good thing.
They got James Washington coming back.
Yeah, but he ain't, I mean, like I said, it's a good thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think it's, and I'm not being a hater. I'm actually just being serious. Them getting T.Y. Hilton wasn't that bad because Odell wasn't available.
Yeah. Never can have too many weapons, B said. It was a good addition. He's a veteran receiver who can bring some more leadership to that young wide receiver core.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Definitely been around the blocks receiving wise when he's been playing for the coach. So. We'll see, man. We'll see. And I'm just mad about the Giants. The Giants receivers out there, and they still rolling these damn receivers from the practice squad out there. So I don't know.
Giants.
Ravens, Steelers. Ravens 16 and Steelers 14. Got out this game. They backup quarterback went down. Huntley and Anthony Brown had to step in there for Huntley. Still got out of it. Kenny Pickett did go down in this game. Went in this game, and Trubisky came in there and knocked one. And then threw two. He threw 3 interceptions. 2 of them was in the red zone.
That's because he ain't shit.
Trubisky should not be.
What they say on what do you say on 5 Heartbeats? That ain't shit. Just as I expected. That ain't shit.
Dot, what up, Dot? Yeah, man. So Pittsburgh, man, I thought they was looking good for a minute, man. You know, they picked up 2 wins in a row, and you thought they probably could make a run for it, but this loss kind of set them back, man. Definitely kind of set them back. They said, man, hit that Mike White. I thought he was dead. Who the fuck is us? Who the fuck is us? You play? Yeah, I do play on the low. I do play. You talking about the Giants comment? I do play. First of all the Eagles fans ain't thinking about the Cowboys. Fuck out of here, B.
I ain't thinking about the Cowboys at all.
Oh, okay. Jeff that said us. Okay. Y'all,
Berg, you know, whenever you talk greasy about the Jets, you lose the next week, right? You've done that shit 4 times already. You lost. Watch your mouth.
Oh man.
Wait, hold. The Jets losing next week.
Absolutely not. Watch yourself. Don't do that.
They losing to Detroit,
but they definitely not. Don't do that.
Okay, let's say it with me. What up, though?
Oh man, it's gonna be interesting week 15, man, in the league, and that's rent free. So we'll see. We
play the Bears this week, baby.
That's what we focusing on, right?
We play the Bears this week.
Right? The Chiefs and the Broncos. Late games. Chiefs and the Broncos. Chiefs 34-28. I think the Chiefs jumped out in this game 27-0, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think it was 20-0.
20-0. Okay, yeah. Then the Broncos find a offense midway through that game. Jerry
Jeudy came alive. I don't know where he came
from. 3 touchdowns in this game. 73 yards receiving and 3 touchdowns. This is the Jerry Jeudy everybody been waiting for, and he definitely showed up yesterday for the Broncos. So yeah, but Mahomes being Mahomes. Did anybody seen that touchdown pass that he threw to McKinnon?
Yeah, I seen it. When he flickered the wrist.
Yeah, underhanded. Crazy.
That was some Brett Favre shit.
That's bananas.
These guys, man.
I wonder when they gonna make the bet. When you gonna make the bet with him, B?
On the week of, B say on the week of, man.
On the week of, okay. All right.
Nah, I'm not hard.
I'm calling in that week. I might call in tomorrow. Shit, I'm off tomorrow now.
Oh man. So yeah, the Chiefs definitely found a way to squeak this game out, man. Mahomes threw 3 touchdowns, but also threw 3 interceptions in this game. This Broncos defense is solid. It's just been an offense that haven't showed up all year for them, but they showed a little bit of that offense yesterday. Marlon Mack scoring a touchdown. Was that Marlon Mack that scored that touchdown? No, they called it back. No, he did score the touchdown. It was Marlon Mack receiving. It was a screen pass. So the Chiefs next week, as they still battle for that number 1 spot, the Chiefs have the Texans next week. Wow. Another 17-point spread in this game. Gotta be. And they had the Texans next week. So
who is that in that spot right there? That 4th spot. Is that AB?
What? AB.
Or is that Derek?
That's Derek. Oh. Back in.
Yeah, my fault. I'm trying to get an Uber home, so I'm probably in and out. But go ahead. I hear you. Listen, Pastor Ted got his first interception yesterday.
Who gives a fuck?
Listen, he a top 3 corner. He a top 3 corner. He's young, but he's coming on his own.
He top 3 on your team.
He's top 3 in the league. Period.
Ain't no top 3 in the fucking league. Fuck out of here.
Top 3 in the league. Period.
Russell Wilson did lead his game with a concussion too. Into concussion.
This was probably his best game outside of the Raiders game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the 5th straight loss for the Broncos, and the Broncos will play the Cardinals next week. Next Sunday? No.
Oh, that's good. The little brothers gonna play each other, and they both struggling this year. both brothers struggling this year. Russell Wilson and Kyler Murray.
Y'all gotta tell me that hit when he was going for in the red zone. That hit wasn't roughing the passer.
For who?
For Russ when he got the
Sir, we don't spend as much time on teams that ain't making the playoffs. All right.
Nah, but seriously, that was roughing the passer. Anybody else that been roughing the passer?
I understand. It was rough in the past.
And the last game we want to talk about, Chuck was good. Chuck, Cowboy fan on IG checking in. Last game we want to talk about the Panthers and Seahawks.
Not the Panthers. Not the Panthers.
The Panthers, man, gonna be playing.
Where AB, wake up.
They playing spoiler down in the you gotta look.
Not the Panthers, AB. I told you. They better not win that division, AB.
Nah, they right there, knocking at the door, man.
They got the GOAT, so they, you know, he ain't worried.
One game back. They one game back, right?
With three different starting quarterbacks.
One game back, and they play Tampa again?
And they play Tampa again.
They do. Yes, they do. They do play Tampa again. They got the Steelers next week. So next Sunday. So
they're gonna beat the Steelers.
They got the Lions on Christmas Eve.
They're gonna lose to the Lions.
Then they got the Buccaneers at Tampa.
They're gonna beat the Bucks, and then they got the Saints, right?
At the end of the season.
Yeah, they
might do it. They might do it.
They gonna win a division.
Hey, they got.
That's right. Say my name. They gonna win the division. All right?
They got a nice little 1-2 punch. And
now I'm not gonna lie to you. Detroit winning the division is a little slim because Minnesota will have to lose out. But goddamn it, if Minnesota loses out, you better delete your goddamn Instagram, Facebook, and everything else you got, because I'm coming for your ass. I'm telling you right now.
Hey, D, you see this?
It's just like quarterback. They both in and out.
Who said that though?
I don't know who said it. They say Facebook user. I don't know who said it. But
that's probably Blaze.
Oh man.
Yo, they starting to look like the old NFC East.
That
The
NFC
whole
South.
division.
First of all, the NFC East is the greatest division.
Like the NFC East.
Let's see.
Don't be at Lindley 6 in the morning. Oh, never mind. I can't say that.
That was Ron. That was Ron.
Hey, listen. Hey, AB, man, I'm gonna hit you up and I'm gonna tell you what happened at Lindley today. We made the news today.
The Falcons had a bye, right?
Yeah, nobody care about no Falcons thing. I give a damn about no Falcons.
Yeah, they got to buy it.
Yeah.
They could buy for the rest of the season. Ain't nobody care.
As soon as I get over, I'll be on the block. Hey, yo, leave my man Ron Thomas alone, man. Leave Ron alone, man. Man. I don't know why BJ put it in this color, but who's y'all top quarterbacks in this week? QB1, QB2.
Jalen Hurts, number one.
Number one quarterback is not Jalen Hurts, man. You gotta give it to
who?
You gotta give it to what you call him, Justin Herbert.
Never. Never.
What about who?
Sunshine. Almost threw for 400, man.
All right, man, we'll give it to Sunshine. Give it to Sunshine.
Man, Jalen Hurts. Stop crying. Jalen Hurts, number one, bro.
Jeff say Purdy.
Purdy, yeah, man. I like Purdy too. But I know who
listen, hey, June, don't be doing that. Don't be calling him. He's scared because it's something going to happen. He's looking for this fantastic season, and so he try to take all the stuff he needs. Don't coddle him, man. Don't coddle him. They the best. They're the best. It is what it is.
Who you talking about?
The Eagles. He only threw for 217 yards, even though it seemed like he threw for like 3 on.
Yeah, who you talking about there?
I said the best for week 14. Jalen Hurts is number one. The best quarterback.
He's not number one. Listen,
Right.
Purdy had a good game. Yes, he gets some love for that. But we're not talking about Jalen Hurts right now, sir. Stop trying to put
I know you don't want to talk about him.
Because y'all from Philly, so y'all keep trying, but y'all Philly haters. Keep being the haters that y'all are. Don't start giving out credit now. Keep being a hater. Y'all can't wait till we lose in the play.
Listen, the beginning of the season, when y'all were winning, when y'all started your win streak, I was actually rooting for y'all. Then you start coming at my unit, knowing that we ain't ish. So I had to come with the Dallas Cowboys stuff.
So become a Cowboys fan. Sit over there and put that on your motherfucking.
All I know is they real quiet and they waiting for y'all.
Hey, listen, last time they had an MVP candidate, that was going like this. Remember, it was around this time in the season where the MVP candidate got hurt.
Yep.
In a big game against the Rams that year. But they still find a way.
But Hurts is strong. He's more durable than Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz like paper.
So I understand why Dent don't want to hit the MVP talks.
I don't want to hit MVP talks because I said MVPs don't win Super Bowl.
Okay. And you trying to win it this year.
All right.
On Sunday.
Then who better? That team, that Cinderella team, or your team now? Offensively.
Offensively, this team is better.
Okay. It's at least in the top 3.
Man, offensively. Because that team that we had when we won Super Bowl, we didn't have a 1,000-yard rusher.
Nope.
And we didn't have a 1,000-yard wide receiver. We had a 1,000-yard tight end though.
Alshon Jeffrey didn't have 1,000 yards that year?
No, Alshon Jeffrey, I think, only had 700.
I gotta look back. I thought he had 1,000.
Nelson Aguilar had 900.
Yeah, I'm thinking about y'all got way better receivers now. Yeah.
Way better.
Your defense better this year?
No, I think that defense is better.
Why?
I think that defense was better. That defense got more turnovers.
Who are your corners?
Well, I think that defense had more turnovers.
Okay. You have Fletcher, and who's the other big guy up front?
Most of them still there. Besides, who's the other one we had? Bo Allen. It was Bo Allen and Derek Barnett. But Derek is still there. He just out for the season.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. So Jeff don't want to jinx the team, I guess. So we'll see.
I take him one game. We play Chicago this week.
Who's the QB3 though? Who was our QB3?
Hey, but listen. I get it. Well, listen, you, that year we lost to Seattle. That Cowboy game should have been the initiator. Like, yo, we not ready yet. But with that top offense, you couldn't tell me nothing that season. So I get it. When you on top, you don't want to hear nothing. You just want to go straight to the playoffs.
Keep playing every game like you can. That's all.
Right.
Who our QB3? QB1 is
QB3 is Mitchell Trubisky.
Oh yeah, shit. Definitely. Then we said QB1. We could put Sunshine up there and QB2 Purdy.
Yeah, Sunshine, Purdy. I put 3 people for 2 spaces. I even put Justin Herbert up there, man. He's been playing hella good.
Mm-hmm.
Hella good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But they better make the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. Monday Night Football. Dun, 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 dun. You have the Patriots and the Cardinals.
Crazy thing about this game is I don't even give a fuck who won.
Yeah. Really, to be honest with you, not really.
Unfortunately, I have to care.
Oh yeah. You need the Patriots off your back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely got to care because you got a loss coming next week too.
Yo, watch what you say, bro.
Yo, that might be 3 losses in a row for you, player.
Definitely not.
You're gonna lose to Detroit. What up, though?
We're not gonna lose to Detroit.
And you was just at the thing. Hey, yo! Yo, I forgot. Hey, yo!
He was just a Detroit, right?
I was in Detroit.
What up, though?
Yeah. So y'all, who y'all like in this game? Cardinals is home, man. Cardinals haven't been playing.
Cardinals. I'll take the Cardinals.
I'm hoping we get through next week. We can keep this flow. We play pretty good against KC. I'm hoping they transition.
I need Hunter Henry to score a touchdown tonight, man. For fantasy wise, I need to keep this guy on my back. I'm trying to make the playoffs in fantasy. So.
Man, I got one fantasy. I don't even know if I'm gonna make the playoffs. I already lost already, but I'm 7-7, hoping I'll sneak in.
Yeah, so
sometimes that's all you gotta do is sneak in, and you can get the ball.
Yep. Yeah.
I like this new look though. This June Monday's quarterback look. I like it.
Oh yeah.
You gotta send me that so I can start posting.
Yeah. VJ hooked me up with the.
Yeah, BJ did a great job. Shout out to BJ, man.
Yeah. Always in the background doing things. We always
back there playing Call of Duty or something.
Always coming up with ideas.
Hey yo, BJ is a different person when he plays Call of Duty. Just so y'all know. Yeah. all that sir shit goes out the window.
Oh man. As I look at the schedule for next week, man, what games catch our eye for week 15? We got Thursday, we got some Saturday games.
The Saturday game is going crazy.
Thursday kicks off with 49ers and the Seahawks. And you got the Saturday games, Colts and the Vikings at 1 o'clock. Then the 4 o'clock game is the Ravens and the Browns. Then the nightcap is the Dolphins visiting the Buffalo Bills on Saturday.
That's gonna be a good game right there.
Yes.
A lot is on the line in that game.
We got college football Saturday? This Saturday?
Yes, we do. We have some bowl games on Saturday, like 6 of them.
Okay, all right. Cool.
So it's football all day, man. Football all day.
All day, man. I love it. But it's about to come to an end. We're gonna have to
Sunday, you got the Eagles and Bears at 1 o'clock, Falcons and the Saints. The Lions and the Jets game we were just talking about. That should be an interesting one at 1 o'clock slot. You got the Steelers and the Panthers at 1 o'clock, Cowboys and the Jaguars. Dallas is favored by 4.5 in that game. I might entertain the Jags in that one too. Sorry, Cowboys fans.
Wait, are they in Jacksonville?
They're in Jacksonville, yes. They're in Duval.
Okay.
Duval. The Chiefs and the Texans. The Chiefs are 14 points favorites in this game. And the Dallas Cowboys were 17-point favorite last week. Cardinals and the Broncos, 4 o'clock games. Patriots and the Raiders. McDaniels playing the old ball coach. Titans and the Chargers, and the Bengals and the Buccaneers look like gonna be the game. CBS gonna be at. Tony Romo and them could probably call that game. The Bengals and the Buccaneers game. Then you got Sunday Night Football.
Yeah.
The Giants and the Commanders. A lot on the line in that game. Washington, man, 5-point favorite, man. Okay, we love it. And the Rams and the Packers in Week 15. So it's getting close, man. It's definitely getting close, man. Definitely getting close, man. So, yeah. Before we head out, man. What we got going on Tuesday on SamzSportz Radio?
It was good.
4 p.m. to 8 p.m. tomorrow. We celebrating the national champions. A 12 national champion team. Brick City Lions gonna be coming through the show.
Okay.
Yeah, they just went down to Florida and won the Division I 12U AYF champion. So we're definitely gonna celebrate them tomorrow on the show. Alex, what up? What up, Alex? Then we're gonna have a couple of guys come up there. We're gonna talk football. So tune in 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. SamzSportz Radio on H-Carver Radio and on the SamzSportz Network. Then what we doing on Tuesday? On Talk You Wish Tuesday.
Talk You Wish Tuesday. We're doing top 10 NFL nicknames. Top 10 NFL nicknames.
Okay, I did the NBA one last
and
time.
Top 10 anime and cartoon movies.
Okay, top 10.
That's my alley right there.
Yeah, so and then Wild Wednesday.
Come on the show, Jay.
You don't never invite me, bro.
All right, well, I'm inviting you now, and I'm gonna see you tonight.
All right.
Yeah, so yeah, man. Then Wild Wednesdays will definitely be there for Wild Wednesdays. Oh, I won't be there for Wild Wednesday this week. I didn't want y'all to hold it down for me for June's Court, man.
I got you.
Yeah.
Hey.
So
you're not gonna be there?
My Spurs won too, so I got something to talk about.
Oh no, fuck out of here.
Hey,
And B had a nice little joint last night.
I just want to say shout out to the Mets.
Ooh,
they're looking like the Yankees.
Spending money.
Yeah, that shit. Ooh, y'all look scary.
Yeah. So we got it. Let's see if that equates to a World Series, though, man. Let's see if that equates to a World Series. So, yeah, that's pretty much it, man. We got the What's Next podcast coming on next on the SamzSportz Network. I will be on there this week. He's telling me what we talking about. What we talking about on today's show?
Isn't it referral week?
Yeah, referral week. Yeah, referral week. So, so I'll definitely be on there. So, definitely check us out on the What's Next podcast coming up in a few minutes, man. So, man, we want to thank everybody that tuned in today, man. I see my man Jeff, Alex, AB. We had B in here for a minute. Who else was in here? Ron. Can't forget about my guy Ron. In the chat, man. My man Josh Bailey. Definitely made an appearance, man. Who else? Somebody else that was here. Yuri Barrios. I want to thank y'all, man, for tuning in to June's Monday Quarterback. I'm going to come off the SamzSportz Radio, like I see it right there. June's Monday Quarterback. We'll be back here at 6 p.m. next week for Week 15. We cover Week 15. So that's pretty much it. Yeah. Anybody else got anything to say before we head out?
Thanks for having me, man. All right, y'all.
Anytime. Then send us out, Dan.
God bless. Good night, baby.